still gonna keep wearing shorts?
Yeah.
Beast like a beast! Beast like a beast!
They came in?
Finally.
When did they come?
Today.
Come on. Go back. Is that one mine?
Yeah. Yours looks a little big, but... I'll wash it. It might shrink a little bit when I wash it, maybe. Just one more.
If you do wash it, I'll wear it on Monday.
No, I'll have it washed on Monday.
Does Dad know they came in?
Yeah, he's the one that got him.
A most unfortunate turn of events. The death of the German is regrettable. I fear the path ahead may be more treacherous than before. Displeasure. I know not where he is, but yet I remain loyal. This I must never forget. My dreams are haunted by spirits. I fear they are not those of my ancestors. fights for honor. But Hombre accepts this blessing. Burn, foul demons. Burn!
Ray gun. Ray.
The strength of my ancestors flows through my veins.
Oh.
The spirit of life itself grows within me.
What is it I shoot?
Called a reversal of fortune, beast.
What, broski?
More ammo or new weapon? Decisions. The demons will tremble before me.
You're great. I'm here to save you.
I'm good.
Cool.
I think we should see other people.
You know what? You can just let your hair down a little bit down. No.
I'm so far away. The home with Duncan is where you want to be.
Jeez.
Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Noah J. Sports.
Noah J.
I'm going to show you guys how to do this thing. Fire at the and aim and take fire at the panel and see what happens right here.
Fetch me their souls!
We have truly angered hell. May no slumber, restless. With such blessings, we will vanquish the demons.
LJ456, let's see what you got,
do
bro.
is pack a punch any gun that shoots bullets and make your way over to this area of the stage and aim and take fire at the panel and see what happens.
I don't know. I'll have to get a more long range one, I guess. Shiva, yay.
I will fill the tainted flesh with many holes. Virtue is forged in the fires of adversity.
No. I wanted to restart a new one. Oh my god. I should have hit the box after this one. That was a dumb idea.
Whenever you have
The good one.
Oh, it's pretty hard to record. Set videos saying you can blow up the moon with a ray gun. Like some sort of plant-based Death Star creature from 1959. No, my friends, that's not how this works. This is not a game of jokes where you can simply fire into the sky, hoping to blow up a celestial
Ready
body.
up.
That's not how this works. Fucker. And while they're fighting the final moon painter, sure, 100% cool. You're all points to open up the teleporter rooms, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But what's the cause? The giant multiple gameplays. As you see on the wall, one of the red lights is now in fact green. Crazy. And we're gonna go all around the room changing the red lights individually to green. You also need to pack a bunch of guns. We opt for the K944 because it's easy, off the wall buy, and the Wonder Wall for packing. You only need to pack them once, so they're all good to go. Next step involves you just repeating this process.
This weapon will suit my particular
Minecraft
needs.
Easter egg without light is now how great.
No.
Leave Treyarch put
Wait.
that in the game. How are we gonna get
Both you
the
said
moon
it.
today when there's no moon? Anyway,
Mission accomplished. Temporal disruption achieved. The future is shaken.
Yeah.
And if you do around here, Hater, we're on the road to 500 now?
The world record attempt for the giant is a minute, dude. How does it even... How does it even do that, dude? That's nuts.
must work quickly. There's so much to do. The vessel for Maxis, the radius, the opening of the gateway. 9! I'm getting confused. Curse these 115 induced delusions!
Oh my god.
They give us nothing that they can't also take away. Mein Gott, what have I done? Stop it, Edward. Breathe.
If you find a Mr. Beast video with a closed mouth, the video
This
ends.
is important.
Mr. Beast
This is what you have to do.
You know,
Even if another part of you dies, each and every time.
Okay, well, I'll make the challenge.
How am I meant to work when all is around me? I am beset by the voices of the damned and the doomed.
Now, the video ends. And as you know, in YouTube, it's quite common for thumbnails to always have some sort of surprise open up. It's quite I don't know if that works for a lot of YouTubers. My challenge today is to practice with a closed mouth. So I will go one by one, and so far, I don't see a Mr. Beast. Is it closed? No, it's kind of open. Lips must be sealed. So, this one? No, that one's kind of open. Okay, continuing on. So this might actually be kind of a tough challenge. I don't think I've ever seen a Mr. Beast thumbnail with a closed mouth. Specifically. So,
Yeah.
wow.
Anguish screams.
I still don't. Oh, never mind.
Oh my. You've gotta be kidding me, dude. That's so annoying. Dude, round 4, dude. So annoying. Can't just get like a game going? So dumb. As soon as I get a game going, I'm fine. It's just being dumb.
We'll make this ad quick, so you can go get 20% off the entire Domino's menu when you order online. Bet you didn't think this pizza is made from chickpeas, huh? Yeah, just...
Dr. Maxis.
No, I need a lady. You can, man, if you really want a lady, you could play a zombie map that has a female zombie and just camera along. That's a good example, right? There's a lot of
An
ladies
ordinary weapon for an exceptional warrior.
All of them are in there, right?
A more most unfortunate turn of events. The death of the German is regrettable. I fear the path ahead may be more treacherous than before.
Now I have to have an offspring. Does that mean you want to make babies, right? I mean, you could make a baby with a zombie. But you're just gonna have a zombie.
For so long, I have feared the Emperor's displeasure. I know not where he is, but yet I remain loyal.
Nun gang.
This
Yo, Raven
I
louder.
must never forget.
Jackie. Appreciate sub.
Where is my ammunition?
Double points!
My dreams are haunted by spirits. I fear they are not those of my ancestors.
Living life, chilling, doing cool things like you guys do. Me, I can't speak for the rest of us, but me. Yeah. Resounding no.
Not have my flesh consumed. I'm empty. Completely empty.
Because you're actually doing some hard shit. Like, you're going to use it as supply.
A true warrior needs no weapon.
Just honor.
The stake that sticks out gets hammered down. No ammo, no weapons. The real fight begins.
I'm just gonna start spraying. One got a hit. Oh my.
At last, the tide tips in our favor.
Kids remember when the first Hello? This is not Cold War. Guys, they actually like in a flash update. They removed the Vanderwall. I cannot believe it.
My blade!
This is not right. This is all the rocket launchers. A literal bomb that can shoot at someone. The weakest gun in this game. That's it, chat. That's it. I'm getting, guys, am I getting a Wonder Watch next year? Yes or no, please?
I tremble not before death, or undeath.
Can I?
They burn before my eyes. A fate most deserved.
What's the round prediction? Their quality was 61.
The breath of dragons purifies the unholy.
But now, we are back alive, well again. And when you think about it, right? When you think about it, now, in the outlook, in 2017, what is the physical use and logical point of hair? What does it do? What do you say if Noah J. 4 times 6 and 9 get a hair transplant together? A hair transplant together. Oh my god, genius content. Guys, we have 2 shot daggers in this game. Do I just give up already? Okay, our fast are not ready. Well, let's guarantee that. If my hair came down out of 10.
Such a reward is opportunity.
Dude, I'm straight down with round 7, dude.
Like round 60 shot, do I get the Annihilator speaker to say right? It's like the longest gun ever made. Shot, is this organ the longest gun ever made? This thing's gotta be like 29 feet in length. I've never been so set up so fast on this map. Like, this is actually a really good run. Like, just third pull Wonder Walk, dude. I think all the devs are being taken out and forced to work on Warzone. Thoughts? Thoughts, chat? I think that's what it is. Because I don't think it's laziness. I just think, like, I feel like they just, they don't.
Buy the dip. Sell everything. Sell everything.
Hold on to those stocks, honey.
The world is full of financial noise. Our advisors use insights from global experts to keep your investments on track. JP Morgan Wealth Management.
We need to bring right to this dark place.
No.
Nice timing.
I'm gonna do better on Verrüct than the giant, dude.
The spirits come to aid us. You will all die again. I am possessed by the power of the Emperor!
Now we can continue the fight. The unholy shall kneel before the might of the honorable. Kidney! Hiya!
No. Oh! Watch this one off when I spin knife, dude. Wanna
I
watch
shatter
out?
their souls.
Told you.
They will be zen. I will show them the path. Pure delight. Let the light of 1,000 suns purify your souls.
Bruh. No! Of course, dude. I died around. It's round 7. A round 7 curse, bro. I don't get it. Well, let's try that again. Dude, I look like a bum. If anyone watches this stream, I look like a freaking cheese. I just haven't gotten a game going. I don't get how I'm playing so bad. I'm just getting nothing.
There is no power. How suspicious. Or obvious.
Oh crap, it's so dumb how you can't just go to the other side, dude. Why can't you just restart? It's almost 6 o'clock. I haven't gotten around 10. This is so dumb.
Oh, joy! No power!
A series of Snapchat crews began appearing in Black Ops 2 multiplayer maps, and when scanned, you would add Call of Duty as a friend on Snapchat. This was the beginning of what would be Black Ops 3's biomarketing campaign, which featured a few small videos to hype up the reveal trailer on April 23rd. And on that day, we got a 3-minute trailer that was a bit cryptic, followed by a real reveal trailer only a few days later on the 26th. Glimpse of the game's 3 main modes in campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. Whether or not you even like Black Ops, you have to admit that Fade the Blacklist, the song choice for the trailer, and really such a fast-paced style that almost like a little bit too fast in traditional Call of Duty for some people. As you can the Black Ops logo goes from 1 to 3 at the end of the trailer, this was a great way to introduce the world to this game, and it seemed unapologetic in the way it was showing these futuristic capabilities like wall running, specialist abilities, and nearly without environment. That's a really good thing, and shows that they are confident in getting a product coming to the market on November 5th. So now I want to take it back a little bit. Right now it's November 4th, 2015 at 9 p.m. We're sat outside your local GameStop with some friends. There's a food truck in the parking lot that's selling some fire tacos and coffee. Well, we all want to take that deal around so we can finally get our hands on Black Ops. Well, and it got you and all the boys excited for the final game. This new zombie direction was worrying a little bit because
I can take damage for my effort! Low on ammo! Without bullets, I'll have to resort to stabbing!
The iconic image of a soldier sitting with pistols in hand looking like a bad motherfucker. Just like the Black Ops 1 main menu, but updated to show the futuristic setting that this game is going for. After clicking through the menu, you were presented with a
one wall for now. There we go. So, that's how you do it.
The light is deadly!
new one that just says bonus. And for this video, I think it's good that we go through all of these modes in that order and give them the time and the spotlight each of them deserves for good and for bad reasons.
It's a Little Caesars Pizza pregame with pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
Yes! She sounds like a sweet little specialist.
Thanks, Matthew Passers. Order online before games and you can win prizes like Super 57 tickets.
Let's begin with campaign, and while I could simply just say the words train go boom and be done with this section, there's more to it than just that. Only barely though, admittedly. The campaign begins with a cutscene that discusses climate change, war, human cybernetic augmentation, and the line that we are in a new Cold War. We're then introduced to Jacob Hendricks, who tells us about our new mission in Ethiopia. Obviously, it's a feature of Call of Duty game.
I can get that past 7.
About a bunch of futuristic mumbo
I got my
module in place recalibrating desolate targets. This gives off the vibes of their alpha males who eat raw meat, pump iron in the gym, and give handjobs for their bros in the showers together.
What?
We begin our first mission after things go south, and then nothing particularly special happens. It's a Call of Duty mission,
to find
just like
some
the
ammunition.
That is until we discover John Taylor.
Are you bored?
Widows.
Oh, I cannot hear their screams if they no longer have mouths.
No matter how many times you kill them, more spawn in, and your only option is to run away. In my first playthrough, I didn't realize you needed to run away, and yeah, I kind of sat there for 5 minutes thinking the robots were getting just a little bit excessive. After that is a car chase scene that ends with us holding off more robots for a helicopter that takes off without us. Then, in one of the most gruesome scenes in Call of Duty history, our main character gets taken down by a robot. Our left arm is torn off, our right leg is snapped, our right arm is torn off, and a giant hole is punched straight into our chest until Taylor shows up. Yay, what a good guy saving us like this, and that's the mission. Overall, it's not a good mission, but it had its memorable moment. After entering the next mission, we find out that medics had sort of saved us with biometric technology that got implanted in our head, so we pass out again and have some hallucinations, and suddenly Taylor's just across from us in a train that will eventually go in. Taylor explains where we are, and at this point, it kind of becomes obvious that this whole campaign is just going to be flashbacks to events the important assholes need to solve because reasons of that. The whole thing is so complicated that there are still videos being made to this day debating what did and didn't happen in the order of events and a bunch of other shit. Basically, the main character is dead. I won't spoil it.
I'm up to the max, yeah?
The first one, it takes place in your mind as your life splashing before your eyes as he dies. We don't even know who exactly our main character is because no one gives him a name, and the campaign's ending leaves it ambiguous over whether you're John Taylor or he's just implanted his memories into you. The whole thing's fucking weird and gives me a headache, so I'll summarize it in about 10 seconds. Train go boom, you're dead, and the bad guy Corvus is just you coming to terms with your dad. Shit like this is probably the reason why I've only played this campaign twice in 7 years, and I had to look up an explanation when writing this script because it just doesn't make sense otherwise, and it still doesn't make sense really. Cleveland was largely forgettable, and even on launch, everyone just kind of scratched their heads and more than anything else just asked, why? What was the point? I'm sure the writers thought there was some sort of profound meaning hidden in there somewhere, but honestly it just made no sense to anyone but the handful of people who kept digging after the gameplay had ended. Let's just brush that out of our heads for the rest of the time, and we'll get into the multiplayer section. Right away you're given a screen with a bunch of characters and you need to pick one to play as. There is 4 of them to pick them right away, with another 5 waiting to be unlocked by leveling up. There's also 1 thing you can unlock through something with the black that's completing the challenge. I never did it, but that's just what happened.
Screams are
These
so
specials has unique abilities that charge throughout the game and have either offensive or defensive capabilities. Something like this I've never actually been tempted in Call of Duty before, so it might have felt a bit jarring to some players, but they were really all played the same to their core, which was nice. Once you have picked your specialist, then it's time to make the tracks, and it's always good to see the pick 10 system in a game because it actually makes the player think a little bit. You can't just add 6 attachments to your primary weapon along with 5 grenades, 3 perks, the horse dildo, specialist, secondary guns,
I will teach them from a distance.
Adding it to games, please, for the love of God, Activision, just don't remove it. Now that you picked
Oh yeah, baby, let's go.
Wonderful
On 7, here we go.
I missed you.
Which had a really unique feel to it compared to most launch maps we've seen. Breach is a bit of a weird map with a lot
lot of wall running, but it's quietly become an iconic map with lots of outplay potential, especially in modes like Upland. Combine is a basic map and serves the purpose of being close quarters combat and fun. Evac is a really underappreciated map that has so many different levels of verticality while still being a leveled out 3-lane experience. Exodus isn't a favorite of mine personally, and from what I remember, it was one of those maps that if you join mid-game, you'd probably just end up leaving again. Fringe is also an icon and probably the most long-range map that we've talked about so far. It's an absolute sniper's paradise, and it reminds me of Standoff from Black Ops 2 a little bit. Havoc can just get in the fucking bin, honestly. Hunted is either loved or hated, but personally, I love it, and the wall running to the level along with the avenues and it's really a nice touch. It's also a gorgeous map with the color palette that Black Ops 3 is using. Infection is a little bit up and down, and with a good team it felt amazing to play on, but if you were getting spawn kills, then that shit really just took me out. Metro is another map that can get in the bin, but it was a cool idea. The best at showing off Black Ops 3's movement system out of any of the maps, because there's so much outplay potential, especially running around the trees. Oh, actually, lastly is Stronghold, and it's a small map, but you know what, you're never really too far from a
For the revival of the unfittest!
Even the DLC maps had some absolute bangers, with Splash being a water park, which is such a stupid concept, but it actually flowed quite well, and it was a lot of fun. Skyjack is a remastering of Hijack from Black Ops 2, and with the exo movement, it really felt like it played differently, but it had that familiar feel to it. Citadel was a fever dream with you playing in a sorcerer's capsule that's now haunted and looks like Zetsubo and Shima from Zombies. And Knockout is a gorgeous Japanese temple that has a bunch of hidden stuff integrated with it. Genuinely one of the coolest and most beautiful multiplayer maps ever created. Usually I don't have high expectations for DLC multiplayer maps,
more time to play with my pretty one!
That was really appreciated. So I think it's time to talk about guns. And sadly on launch there weren't really any that popped out to you as being really instantly iconic from a design perspective like in years past, which was mildly disappointing. There were a lot of great meta-relevant guns though, like the VMP, Kuda, HVK, Man-War, M87, the KRM, Haymaker, 205 Fresh, Eagle, Lotus, and the RK5. That's a lot of weapons that you can use and actually play well on. Each of them were meta-relevant in public matches, league play, or actual competitive CWL matches. Again, that's a really good thing because it always gave players different weapons to try out when playing maps that suited varying playstyles. But no Black Ops 3 video would be complete without mentioning just how fucking broken the shotguns were and still are to this day. If you had a jitter modded controller that helped you to shoot faster, or you just had a good trigger finger, then multiple
and sliced Italian meats, mild eyes for you to eat.
Mild pie for you to eat.
Basically became a joke. From almost day one, someone using a bread chew was going to shit all over everyone in the lobby. It had great damage, it could beam people across the map, it had a somewhat large magazine, and it fired too quick. Treyarch tried multiple times throughout the year to nerf it, but one way or another, it always ended up at the top of the pile of guns. Like I said, even today, it's the hacker's gun of choice in lobbies, and genuinely makes playing multiplayer on this game since 2018-ish uninteresting and downright frustrating. Before I ramble about that too long though, let's get back on track. Black Ops 2's multiplayer actually had a solid list of game modes to complement the mostly good maps that you're playing on. There was all the classics as always, with the addition of Uplink and Safeguard. Uplink was actually introduced with Advanced Warfare, and it was insanely fun. The objective was to basically play basketball where both teams need to fight for the control of the ball and bring it to a goal on the enemy side of the map, throwing it in-game at one point and carrying it in-game at two. At the end of the match, whoever throws points wins. And I remember some of the most competitive and over-the-top crazy fun games that I've ever had. Played out battling
They seem to have all gone
fun routes to throw the ball over a field, and we're hoping not to die before making it into the goal. Even the heartbreak of an enemy intercepting the ball right before going in was fun.
Come to Richtofen, my little minions!
Fun with the exo movement system that Black Ops 3 had. I really can't speak highly enough about Uplink, and if there is another advanced movement game,
but I need your gifts! How can I have them?
Takeover's mode where each team needs to try and escort a robot across the map by staying near it and protecting it from getting shot too many times. Well, on paper this seems cool. Anyone who's ever played a Call of Duty public match knows this isn't going to work. For starters, no one in college is going to escort this, and you are 100% going to get shot on by the 3 enemies watching the area that you need to go through. Most of the time you have no cover, and your teammates are going to be more interested in keeping their KD up and getting kills rather than completing the objective. Defending is also way too easy especially in the earlier frames, because you can just spawn trap the enemy team or wait for some poor idiot to try and move an autobot. I really think many people are clamoring for Safeguard to come back and it's kind of surprising. Something I haven't really talked about until now was the movement systems in Black Ops 3. I don't think these systems weren't actually that controversial. In Advanced Warfare, you could jump 20 feet in the air and very quickly in different directions on the ground or in mid-air. Lots of people didn't like that because it was too fast and too comfy, but in Black Ops 3, it was toned down a lot to where you can maybe jump 10 feet, and there's a lot more of a sensitive, gradual movement rather than just very quickly. There's also always a small meter telling you how much exo movement you were
The
able to
Illuminati
perform,
will never
and
get
you
their
really
hands
get
on
the
me again.
complications of the Advanced Warfare movement. It was also very nice that you could play most of Black Ops 3 with using very little exo movement, but if you did use it and become good with it, then it became an advantage without being truly unfair to the other players. In my opinion, it found a solid ground to the advanced movement, and Infinite Warfare later on used largely the same philosophy because, guess what, it worked. And that's why there isn't much to say in this section, at least, because simply it wasn't that controversial to me, but it just added enough to make it
I
worth
can't be
learning
sure,
and
but I
getting
think
good
the
with.
active
Speaking of getting
ingredient
good,
rots
let's
your
talk
mind.
competitive play for a second. The arena mode, which is the ranked play mode in Black Ops 3, was largely underwhelming for me. It lacked a lot of the style, character, and pizzazz that Black Ops 2 had, with confusing ranks that just kind of put me off of competing a little bit. When you did get into a game, though, it was quite fun if your squad was prepared and wasn't entirely brain dead. Professional level Black Ops 3 was an absolute fucking tree, though, and it was incredible. I watched so much of it. Pro level play really made this game shine, and we were able to push it to the absolute limits. Creative wall climbs, exo movement, new spots to try out, and
Pity!
uplink.
He had
Just
such
overall
will to
new ways
live.
play that no one besides the highest quality level players in the world could pull off. The Call of Duty World League, as it was named at the time, was pretty much fun with long open bracket tournaments, seemingly every weekend, and it always gave you something to watch. I really do miss those days. And lastly, for the multiplayer section, we have to talk about the supply drop system. You knew this was coming, so let's just do it. Supply drops in Call of Duty for a few years were like an answer. Once they were introduced with Advanced Warfare, and Activision realized that the block weapons behind the paywall on the game that you already paid for, the floodgates just opened for how much money they were willing to make. In Advanced Warfare, it was mostly good variants of weapons that also looked cool and cosmetic items that were put into the supply drops. With Black Ops 3, however, it was cosmetics, camos, weapons, skins, and more. Think about it this way, right? By the time Treyarch stopped adding items to these supply drops, there were 42 different guns alone to get through supply drops, and most had no way to be unlocked otherwise. What the actual fuck? I remember seeing videos of YouTubers opening 1,000 of these at a time and only getting like 10 of the guns. And I remember news articles of kids spending thousands of dollars in an attempt to get everything on their mom's credit card. Even people I knew personally who were adults spent thousands of dollars getting the last few guns that they were needing. And the worst part is that guns like the Marshall pistol, the PPSH, and the FFAR were actually meta-changed and crashed on everything else that was in the game at launch. Fuck that system, I'm so glad it's not reality.
It was amazing, fast and courteous. I was completely comfortable and well taken care
His torture
of.
was
Speed, great service.
This is where the bulk of the video is going to be spent. There's literally nothing new for me to say about Black Ops 3 Zombies that hasn't already been said. It's a masterpiece to most players in its final form these days, but that wasn't always the full story of it, and I think that's worth discussing. BO3 Zombies was once upon a time hated and really had people doubting the mods and the future of the mode overall. Hell, I mean, it even ended on a sour note, but that's getting ahead of ourselves, so let's get back to it. When Shadows of Evil was first revealed in July of 2015, it was met with a heavy dose of skepticism from the zombies community. Black Ops 2 had ended on a weird note, with us not fully knowing what was happening in our storyline, but we were looking forward to seeing how it continued the next. Then suddenly, what appeared to be our launch map was filled with new characters and what felt like a storyline with some aliens and some shit. There were some serious question marks around Shadows of Evil as a whole. But then the Giant was revealed shortly after in a small room at Gamescom 2015, where we finally saw a true remastering of Garry's with an intro cutscene that was everything Zombies fans could have ever hoped for. During the events of Origins, our characters where they hate each other another? Would they learn to coexist, or was Rickhoff just going to betray them? But in this reveal trailer, we saw something different. This crew we saw in front of us was a well-oiled machine with a plan. Clearly, the 3 crew members had teleported into this universe ahead of time and headed to the Generis facility to confront an alternate version of Rickhoff and knowing that he was pressured to summon another version of himself. Obviously, he didn't take a bullet for the head, but it shows a lot of foresight by what would become our crew known as the premise, and it means that they're intimately aware of details that the players haven't been told yet. Rick Dawson is speaking of a better tomorrow and realizing he's changing history. Like, what the fuck's going on? Why didn't he just kill Rick Dawson? What is his plan? And why is Rick Dawson a blood vial strapped to his chest? There are so many questions to ask and answered, and all of this generated so much fan speculation and hype that it almost felt unreal at the time. Zombies has always been popular because it is linked to Call of Duty, but ever since the heyday of Kino der Code in Black Ops 1, it kind of always felt like a slow, gradual decline in popularity was going on. Now suddenly, everyone and their dog was talking about the zombie story, and these people who were making YouTube videos at the time,
they are held outside for a little while.
Guys like Mr. Roth Waffles only had 20,000 subs or so around this time, and then began the meteoric rise of the YouTube rankings off the back of people being curious as to what's going on here. And even if you don't like Shadows of Evil, then the Giant would have helped to supplement the feeling of old school zombies gameplay. With all of that hype in mind, let's move to launch day. Everything is in place, you've tried the campaign a bit, and a few matches of multiplayer, and it's finally time to play some zombies. But before I do, I think we should point out that I'm mostly going to be speaking about a very broad player base here of millions, and not just a couple 100,000 that were very into zombies and were like prosciutto. With that said, as millions of others
they will submit to the darkness.
Here's Jessica going hello and begin your match. You are instantly hit with the saxophone music and your character giving a bit of exposition. Nothing, and I mean nothing in Call of Duty gives me chills like that saxophone from Shadows. And then you're gonna quick revive me. After a round or so, you probably open up to the next area where you finally see the Doppelgun for the first time and kind of run out of shit to do. I love Shadows of Evil so much, and it's my favorite map ever made, but this was not an experience that everyone could follow along with. Ideally, what you were supposed to do is open the first door, head back to
Samantha, where have you run off to?
Zap the power switch on the wall, break open the crate inside the truck, head into the next area, zap another power switch, turn around, grapple hook up into the air, run across the rooftop to the other side, and zap another power switch in about 15 seconds. Then players need to grab the item inside the truck bed, grab the other piece that fell, kill 2 keepers, run to the staircase that you open, head into a room, place everything on the table, hold out against the keepers for 60 seconds, and then grab the item back when it's ready. Every single bit of that I just mentioned is to do just one ritual out of 4 that you need to do to complete in order to just open
it will be a pleasure to deal this much pain.
Shadows of Evil. What the actual hell is Treyarch thinking here? Again, I love Shadows of Evil so much, but statistically, more people have completed certain Cold War main quests than have ever completed all 4 rituals in a game of Shadows. These at the time felt like daunting tasks on a large-scale map, and again, all this was required to do simple things such as opening Pack-a-Punch. Then there was quests for getting the Apothecary Sword, where there's puzzles that need to take you across the map multiple times for symbols and getting kills at statues.
I can save files of their blood.
In the ass. It does need to kill like 10 marbles across 4 rounds, which is insane for players who are just trying to get their hands on the game for the first time. It's really no wonder that these tutorials videos for Shadows of Evil did absolutely fucking stonks numbers, because everyone, including me, needed this shit baby-fed on one detail at a time, because otherwise you weren't figuring it out. Most people can handle basic instructions and can somewhat competently train in circles for a while on zombies, but after the 5th step, it got a bit too much for most people.
Such a beautiful tool of death.
All of that, so much blood. Took the time to learn Shadows of Evil and really experience all that it had to offer, then you were in for an absolute treat. Each of the main areas, being the Foot Lake District, canals, and waterfront, all have so much love and attention put into them that it really makes it feel as if real people were living. The steampunk aesthetic combined with the Lovecraftian layer on top of it all really blends together than I would have ever expected it to. Shadows of Evil definitely passing the 5 checks, but 5 are the only thing that's really good at it. And nowadays it's easy to forget, but on launch, Black Ops 3 multiplayer was rough to say the least. When crouched, you couldn't sprint away when being hit by zombies, which led to, I'm sure, millions of downs across the player base. Zombies were windmilling way too often and quickly for many players to feel like going down was fair and that they had actually just lost. It really just felt like, wow, that kind of was shit. For some reason, the old World War state zombie was also present, where one state is
Dreadful little girl continues to make my life difficult.
More damage, the death machine power-up wasn't available, and zombies would despawn from very short distances away. So with Shadows having a lot of small corridors, having zombies respawn in front of you all the time was kind of a nightmare. Luckily though, around January time, all this was changed in a sweeping update, and it made Shadows be rolled buttery smooth to play for the rest of the life cycle. But for those of you masochists who want to experience the old way of Black Ops 3, the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions of Black Ops 3 never got this updated patch, so yeah, if you want to go definitely have one. But back on track again, nowadays Shadows is a treat to play with almost 7 years of experience under our belt. Hardcore fans know the ins and outs of every single inch of the map, and with the tools available to us, many of us can probably carry a lobby to some level of success, which is nice in case your old friends ever want to jump on and play some Shadows for some nostalgic reasons. You can probably just carry them pretty easily these days. In that same vein of nostalgia, let's talk about the Giant. It's Darius with upgraded graphics, and I know the one very thorough breakdown that Luke just gave, and I'm blowing your mind right now, but seriously, it's Darius, but it doesn't actually play like that. You can still sit on the catwalk and probably for longer than ever with the pack-punch abilities and gobble gums, but that's not what I'm talking about, though. Most people remember playing Darius by running around your console room with a furnace and shooting a raid member or Wonderwall with 4 bullets. In Black Ops 3, however, this wasn't actually possible because zombies didn't bunch up in the same way they did in older games on release. Those super tank hordes just weren't happening, and people needed to do new way to play it. Especially because the Wonderwall was broken for months, like we're only killing a few zombies per shot, and
dude, you gotta be kidding me.
Actually killed a player for some reason. So what was the workaround for not being able to do most of the old
I love when my Wonderwall shot doesn't shoot. That's one of my favorite things in all zombies. Oh, jeez.
After upgrading your weapon once, you can shove it back in the pack-punch machine for another 2,000 points and get yourself a flashing low ability for it. There were 5 of these things being Blast Furnace, which was zombies on fire, Deadwire, which was a mini Wonderwall, but on launch was pretty bad, Fireworks, which is just fireworks with bullets. Thunderwall was supposed to be a mini thunder gun, but sucked, and in turn made a friendly zombie, which killed other zombies. And little did we know it at the time, but these 5 abilities changed zombies for better or for worse forever, and fundamentally changed the way that we all play. Every single gun in the game was now viable on high rounds, and we could pack-punch it a few times. Box weapons almost became pointless for high rounds because there's no reason to not buy a wall weapon because now they're in.
For the amazing new iPhone 14 Pro, most reliable service and nationwide 5G. Switch to Spectrum Mobile.
Flashing light!
The bed. I'm a drooler. I would imagine everybody's a drooler. Get the right up here. There might be drool in this area.
I can smell my own blood!
Been a handle weapons that will kill forever because of these abilities. Path abilities were probably the single biggest change to the zombies' core formula up to that stage, and people didn't know how to feel about the zombies. Some still going with world record high rounders using a more offensive category that doesn't exist. And then making the
oh my gosh.
especially true for the Giant because
I
when
don't
the
get it.
Wonderwall was broken, players just decided to eat that thing into traffic and train around in the spawn room running a U-shaped train that's killing zombies continuously with these abilities. More casual players probably training from a power building around once in a while to see a full horde flashing down with blast furnace and move on to the right. Especially on a map with no boss zombies, Black Ops 3 felt like it was on easy mode for many players. Getting around 50 used to be a struggle, and in this new game, everyone can do it with a little bit of patience and a teamwork.
And be able to smell the contents of their intestine.
Another that felt way too difficult and complicated for most people.
Let's get the ray gun.
Intangible that BO3 actually has. There is no way to explain charm or charisma to somebody because it's not quantifiable and can't be seen or shown in a traditional sense. But anyone who sat down and put a decent amount of time time in the Black Ops 3.
It's on 18, I've used all my freaking quick revives, dude. This is dumb.
Players can feel the love and care put into it by everyone who worked on this project.
Widows, come on.
While the gameplay might not have been in a good state for a few months, you can always see the ways to fix it, and luckily for us, they worked with it. And when it was, Black Ops 3 became everything that it should have been at once. And what that was a masterstroke on taking a niche audience and turning them into an army of dedicated fans that will live and die by every single movement that Treyarch makes. There's a reason why the event was a
Dude, okay, I'm just done.
Now, how do you follow up a really electric atmosphere and people being very hyped up for your game? Well, you turn it up to 11 because their Eisendrache was revealed in a trailer on January 26, 2016 and released on February 2nd, which is weird because DLC maps don't usually come out that early in the year. But anyway, so the trailer prominently featured Dempsey speaking of our crew trying to keep the very fabric of the universe from ripping apart. And later on, we get a proper introduction to our characters again, and this felt like a really great way to follow up with a fan base that was rabid at the time and chomping at the bit to play with these characters and in the universe that was finally starting to unravel before our eyes. Set during World War II in an Austrian castle outfitted to be a crude 935 research facility, Der Eisendrache felt different from the very beginning. This map's intro cutscene features some Germans being chased down by one of the giant Origins robots. And why were they being chased down? Because there's a frozen body of Hank Dempsey? What the fuck? Anyway, so the Germans shoot the robots, and their crew comes walking out of it. Now they have to walk up to the